Why Sparks Law Firm? Right now you're going through a really tough time. What's the most important things to look for in a law firm? Okay, one, and this is something we pride ourselves on, is being proactive. Two, a small team. Three, prosecutor experience. Four, results and reputation. And five, we want to go through this with you. Okay, so let's take a look at that first one, proactive. What does that really mean? A very, very small percentage of law firms in our industry are proactive. And what is proactive? What does that look like? That means the day you hire us, we get to work. Let's go. Let's get on this. Let's move forward. We don't sit back and wait. We don't say, well, we got you excused from the first court date, or let's see what happens next time, or let's wait until this, right? All of a sudden you start doing those things, you allow the government to have your file and make up their mind as to what they think happened for 1, 2, 3 months, and no one's there speaking up on your behalf. That is not how we do this. We get involved right away. We want to be a part of this right away. Now, small team, what do I mean by that? We are a small team of attorneys. It's built that way by design. This is not a solo practice where we're just one attorney, I'm the only attorney, not at all. If that were the case and I was in trial for a week, I would be unavailable for a week, right? We have a small group of attorneys, all with experience. Now, on the other end of that spectrum, you have a law firm that is too big, right? Has multiple attorneys. Every time you go to court, you got a different attorney showing up, right? You need a law firm that is small. You want attorneys that are available. You want to be able to get them on the phone immediately. You want to be able to ask them questions. We want to be available to you. We do things for our clients, like anyone that hires us, we set you up on a group text message. On that group is myself, every attorney, and all staff in this office is all on that group text message. You can always call us, but we set that group text message up because we want to be available. We want to communicate with you. Now, third, prosecutor experience. What is that? Why is it so important? Prosecutor experience means when you graduate law school, there's no residency like medical school. There's no required internship. You graduate law school, you pass the bar, here you go, you can practice law. You can walk into a courtroom and off you go, right? So prosecutor experience means you worked for a county attorney or a district attorney, and you were in the courtroom constantly. You were covering dockets, hearings, motions, trials, grand jury presentations, revocations, whatever it may be. You handle that as a prosecutor and you get reps, you get experience. You go through it day in, day out, week after week, year after year. And what you're doing is you're learning. Every time you're in that courtroom, you're learning. And you build up this experience to where now when we get to this point, we have that experience to help you out because we've been in that situation before. Now, results and reputation. It's incredibly important to us to maintain our reputation. And how do we do that, right? We continue to provide that great service, but also we get the results. Both have to exist. So we want those results for you to keep that reputation. Now, part of having that and part of being a former prosecutor is building those relationships in that courthouse, right? Knowing those judges, knowing those prosecutors, knowing court staff, knowing what they like or don't like. All of that, all of those are factors that go in and have a direct impact on the final result of your case. Now, last and most importantly, going through this with you, okay? We want to go through it with you. We want to get to know you. We want to get to know you and your life story. We want to get to know what happened that caused you to have to call us or to be accused of something. Maybe you didn't do it. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe it was a bad day. I don't know. But we want to know that. We want to understand it. We want to listen to you. We want to be available. And as we go through that, what we want to start doing immediately right off the bat is issue spotting. Okay, if you're looking for an attorney or talking to an attorney, one, when you call that office, do you get an attorney on the phone right away? And two, are they listening to you? Are they letting you tell your story? Are they listening and are they giving you feedback? Like, hey, this may be an issue here. We may have a search issue. There may be an issue with the blood test. I don't know, whatever it is, but are they actually listening, thinking, and evaluating and providing you feedback? That's what you need. That's what you want. Now, All of these involve, in what is most important, is being proactive every step of the way. Not just day one, but the final day of this as well. As we go through this, we're going to get to know you, you're going to get to know us. We want to be there for you. We want to be there when this case is over with. We want to follow up and check up on you a month later. Is there something we can do after the fact to help you or be there for you? We know this is a tough decision. We know you have a lot to look at, a lot to consider. And we know that the result of this case not only has a direct impact today, but we do not want this to follow you and cost you for the rest of your life.